Force. And of course, Anthony Black. It's our first glimpse of him looking good in his new Pelicans jersey.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Edwards can't hit. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Here's Risacher. And the dunk by Risacher.
Yeah, if you give Risacher a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Well, you won't find many point guards with better physical tools, Tim, than DeJounte Murray.
Look, Kevin, he's 6'4" with a 6'10" wingspan. That makes him disruptive defensively, and he is more than capable on the other end.
Now, here's Ivey. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And this is what you want Ivey doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Edwards. That shot missing. New Orleans has come out of the gates quickly. It's a three-point game. Barrett for three. Drops in the tray.
And Barrett did a nice job that time surveying the defense, saw his options, and he ended up taking it himself.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Kuminga. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Edwards, no good. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Murray.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Timberwolves trail. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Edwards got his third basket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Ivey with the bucket.
And this is exactly what Ivey wants to do. Get downhill.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 6. The kick out to Simon. Wide open look. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Risacher with it. No good with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Chalk up 2 there. Edwards got 8 points.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Now here's Edwards. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. That puts them in the lead. He's got 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Pelicans trail. Down low. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Minnesota with the ball. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Bay sets a screen. And slam dunk by Fear.
Oh, Fears. How explosive.
Left side, Edwards. Lets the three fly. Edwards with another miss. Here's Fear. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Not afraid to make tough shots. Fears is a grinder.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Barrett wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Pass to Messi. Here's Fear. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at 0. Great.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Pelicans leading by 5. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage, and in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot twos, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
Wow. And the layup is good. Now it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
New Orleans making a switch here. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Fear. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect. And I'm sure the test he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes up ready for work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Guys?
Haslam bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Pick by Kuminga. And slam dunk by Fear.
Whenever you see the rookie Fears in that two-man game, Jeremiah is looking to probe and find the best option.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by New Orleans.
Ivy, no one around him. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
From 13, Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got his third basket of the night right there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Barrett. Pelicans with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's hauled in by Edwards.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And right now, Anthony Simons is just brimming with confidence.
Here's Black. The quick look, no good that time.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
And it's Simons off the drive. And the slam dunk by Simons.
And Anthony Simons showing you what a high IQ he has. He used that pick to perfection.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Timberwolves making a change here. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. 6-point lead. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Barrett. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And Barrett's showing you some toughness there. He's able to absorb the contact and still convert.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And I love when Barrett refuses to settle for that contested jumper. He's really good attacking the rim.
Ivy on the wing. He's got 6. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Well, Simons is relentless. That's why his teammates and coaches encourage him to take the initiative offensively.
Here's Ivy. Outside, Kuminga. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And when you watch Jonathan Kuminga play, the thing that jumps out at you is his athleticism, how quickly he can get to the hoop and get off the floor. He is a really promising talent.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Barrett. The kick out to Simons. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Yeah, he hammered that one down in style. Simons showing you how explosive he can be off the floor.
That one falls. That's 10 points for Jaden Ivey.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so it's New Orleans headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Pelicans leading by 7. Out left of the wing. Here's Rizachet. Oh, he misses the dunk. Edwards looking it over. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Right side Barrett. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. So it's the Pelicans now. And here is Murray. He has 6. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, Kuminga will look for any opportunity to throw it down.
Outside Edwards. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's Kuminga. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Barrett slams it in.
Oh, there was no doubt Barrett was going to flush that one.
Pass to Carter. All sorts of time. The shot's good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards slashing in. Bucket is good. Edwards got 7 points here in this quarter. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Well, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Both teams will make substitutions. It's a close game here in New Orleans. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Kevin?
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
This is the kind of offensive performer you want Fears to be. A guy who's making plays happen, scoring at will.
Up top, Reed. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Fears. Here's Messi. And Messi throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. They get it again. Outside for Sexton. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Edwards got 9 points now in just the second half. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Pass to Berenger. Now Dosunmu for the lead. Good on the three-point shot. Dosunmu's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Sexton grabs the board. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Pelicans with the rebound. 1:37 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Nisi. To the inside. Shea. It's stolen. Now Dosunmu. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. .119 left in the third quarter. Simons surveying the D. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Pelicans trail. Fears with it. 13 points in the game. Reed with the block. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. From past the arc. And the three ball is good. Reeves got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Trying to end the drought.
I just love the energy and heart this young man Fears plays with.
Now, here's Simon. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Minnesota leading by 5. It's Edwards on the wing. To the paint. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Pierce's shot is off. And the Timberwolves with possession. Back to Edwards. Outside, Reed. 5 to shoot. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams making some changes here. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Barrett, no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And you can see that Ivy continues to work on that pull-up jumper.
To the middle. Here's Reed. The rebound by Ivy. Pelicans trailed by 8. After Reza Shea. Trying drives to the hoop. Misses the easy stuff.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And smart pick and roll play by Ivey. He saw a chance to open things up for a teammate and took it.
Outside, Reed. Left side, Barrett. Back to Reed. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Pass to Misi. Now Reza Shea. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Murray. No good off the front iron. Barrett for three. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Oh, the defense a little soft around the rim there. That's as easy as it gets.
A huge two-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And stolen by Barrett. Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Murray. Outside Edwards. Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
And he can take off from anywhere at any. Anytime, Edwards always a threat.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. New Orleans making a switch here. Here's Fear. And they'll get another chance. Into the lane. Oh, what a finish.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I expect, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He's off from 3. And so it's Highland who brings the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And